Robert, what's up, buddy? How are you? All right, all right, all right. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to a wonderful Sunday night. Draft is going on. We're in the middle of the draft. Let us know who we're going to be chasing in the future. Still waiting for my son's friend to get drafted. He's going to go in the first round somewhere, but we'll see where. Kid that my son grew up with and played baseball with for a bunch of years, so it'll be fun. Keep an eye out for that. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. Bit about us. We've been around for over 5 years. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as our hands will move. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. So if you want a chance to get into a future free break, all you have to do is hit the old subscribe button there. We are doing our weekly Big League break. Always one of my favorites of the week. We always find stuff in Big League. Let's keep it going tonight. All right, teams. D-backs, Richard H. Braves, Bobby R. Orioles, Paul E. Red Sox, Carlos P. Cubs, Chris L. White Sox, Robert H. Reds, Mike L. Guardians, Dan K. Rockies, Chris L. Tigers, Christopher S. Royals, Kevin T. Astros, Paul E. Angels, Carlos P. Dodgers, Bobby R. Brewers, Craig P. Twins, Chris F. Marlins, Jennifer L. Mets, Dennis T. Yankees, Daniel M. A's, Paul E. Phillies, George C. Pirates, Terry H. Cardinals, Philip S. Padres, Robert H. Giants, Paul E. Mariners, Carlos P. Rays, Douglas G. Rangers, Christopher S. Blue Jays, Paul E. and Nationals, Robert H. All right. Let's see what the Big League boys have in store for us tonight. I feel a short print. I do. We haven't had a short print in a little while, so. We've been getting a lot of good autos, all kinds of stuff. So that's why we do our weekly Big League break, and I'll continue to do them until nobody wants them anymore. It's a good Sunday break. Nice, cheap Sunday break. Become a big leaguer. Dylan Cease. Chris L., what's up, buddy? Who's this? Noble Meyer. Robert and Langoliers. All right, so if anybody else is watching the draft, we're looking for Kevin McGonigal is who we're paying attention for. He should probably go in the second half of the first round, in case I missed it. You guys can point it out to me. Bregman and Prado. That's the kid my son played with for a bunch of years and grew up with, and so on and so forth. Clemente Alcantara. Yeah, wait, you have an eBay stalker? Why? What's going on? What happened, Chris? Yeah, I wish I could have watched baseball today. I was listening to some of the Phillies on the radio, but I have to open the cafe back up tomorrow. It's been closed all week. Adley, rookie. Correa. And, of course, on the day we come back from our being closed for a week, we have a breakfast meeting at like 6:30 in the morning, 30 miles away. So I got to get up at like 3:45 to go in and make breakfast. So pissed. Trout and Contreras. So I had to go there today and make sure I had everything I need for it. So is he going to hunt you down and take you out? Your eBay stalker? Suzuki. Matt Olson. Ace for Toronto. Really? Is he paying for the items he's buying? And is he asking to return them? Rodon. I just report him. You can get that stuff taken down. If he's literally doing that and giving you negative feedback a couple hours later, just report him to eBay, call him up. They'll take care of it, and they'll get rid of the feedback too, and they'll ban the guy. They'll close his account for that type of stuff. Jazz and Mountcastle. I've only ever reported one person. Kind of was doing the same thing. Not exactly. It's a little different, but same general kind of nonsense a few years ago. And they kicked him off of eBay. So, Morale and Bieber. Wait, eBay sided with him on putting up feedback 2 hours after he bought something? They would never do that. I mean, he hasn't even, how can he put up negative feedback on something he hasn't even received yet? Usually you have to wait like, I don't know, dude. I would stay on, I'd get back on the phone with eBay and go back at him again if that's what's happening, dude. Maybe you just got a crappy representative. Bo. DL Hall and red short print of, oh, yeah. Gunnar Henderson. There you go. Nice one. We do love our big league around here. Who's got Baltimore? Paul. There you go, buddy. Nice Gunner rookie. Yeah, you can just block the guy. Just go on your block buyers list and put his name and put all of his accounts on there. Shit, if I showed you my block buyer list, you'd I got hundreds of people blocked. Derek Jeter, Musgrove, and Oswald Peraza rookie for the Yanks. For Daniel. There's just FYI for you guys who sell on eBay, whether it's singles or breaks or whatever. If you go on Sports Card Scammer website, I forget what they're at. If you put on Sports Card Scam, it'll come up. It's like SCEXX or something like that.com. I forget the actual. They have a eBay block list there that everybody adds to it. I add to it, people all the time. And a lot of guys like me use that list. Griffey and Stanton. And it really helps filter out a lot of people. Because honestly, there's probably 1,000 names on the list at least. But it's probably actually like 50 guys with everybody with 10 and 20 different accounts, you know. But when I have to block someone, I always add their name to that list. Ozzy Albies. I mean, I don't block people willy-nilly. I know some people do that. Believe me, I only block people if they're, you know, non-payers or whatever. I know some other people are a little more crazy about that stuff. But Brett Beatty rookie. But yeah, I would get on there and block every account the guy's got. Strider and Dinger. Yeah. Did you put in autograph coming up? Here we go, folks. All right, Mookie. Jazz and for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. He's a good player, man. Who's got the Rangers? My man Christopher. There you go, buddy. Not Josh Jung, but not a bad guy at all. I would also respond to that feedback. You know, I mean, I'm sure you know all this, but you can put a response there, and I would literally be like, you know, I would literally explain what it is so that if people see it, they know that the guy's just fucking with you. But I wouldn't give up on the eBay thing either. I would call them back again. Maybe you'll get a different customer service person, be able to explain it a little bit better. Because sometimes, and I mean, this certainly isn't a dig on anyone, but I mean, I've had this issue too where you call eBay and you get one of the call centers, especially overseas sometimes, and they don't really always fully understand when you're trying to explain to them what's going on. And then, you know, they just want to, I mean, it's not their fault. I mean, it's, you know, you're calling the Philippines or something like that, you know. So I mean, if it didn't work the first time, you can always go back to them again and be like, "Listen, this person is screwing me here." Everybody's so brave on the internet. That's the unfortunate of selling on the internet in general. You have to be willing to deal with some crazies. You know, it's just and look, if you don't have a ton of feedback, Ezekiel Tovar rookie, or if you're newer to selling and whatever, yeah, it hurts to get negative feedback. One day you'll have enough that it doesn't hurt so much. You know what I mean? Jeter, Tucker, Kyle Tucker, and Wally, the Green Monster. It sucks though, dude. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. I had a guy last year who bought. So our phones, like we had paid our phones off entirely, and they were all in good shape. And they want you to trade them in, but I mean, they don't give you hardly anything for them compared to if you just sell them. Like we didn't owe any money on them, so I got us new phones, but I kept the old ones and I sold them. And this one guy bought one of the phones. Like 3 months went by. We have another auto. Yeah, another auto coming up. Good luck, everyone. All right, Bo, Wander, and oh, hey, who's got him tonight? The Brewers, Craig. Nice. Garrett Mitchell rookie auto. It's such a shame this kid got hurt this year. God, I love Big League. One of my favorite opens, I swear. We always get stuff. Yeah, I know, but I was saying this guy. So this guy buys a phone from me, and it's like 4 months later. The guy emails me. He's like, "Yeah, the phone doesn't work." I'm like, "Excuse me?" And the phone was fine. The phone was in perfect condition. This guy I don't know what he was trying to pull, some kind of scam. And I said, "No, no, 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 dude. You bought this thing 4 months ago. Like if you thought you had a problem with it, you should have contacted me a long time ago." And the funny thing was, I got eBay involved, and at first eBay said I was responsible, and I was like, "Are you kidding? Like, this was 4 months ago. I have no idea what the guy's been doing with the phone for the last 4 months. He was probably using it, and it broke, and he thought like maybe I'll try to get a refund." Michael Harris rookie, Vargas, and so I called back again because they sided with him the first time, and then I called back again, and they were like, "Oh no, no!" Like they said they must not understood what you were. No, there's no way you're responsible. So I was like, all right. And then the guy kept emailing me with like these, oh, it was like I think he paid like $300 for the phone. $300 might not be a lot of money to you, but it's a lot of money to me. And I'm like, dude, come on, man, get out of here. Like Brett Beatty rookie, Torkelson. So that's just part of selling on the internet. You have to deal with a few loose screws out there every once in a while. Everybody's trying to get over on you somehow. Mike Trout and Springer. No, this is box 2. That was a set. There was one auto in each box. Buxton and Anderson. No, we had one auto in each of the first 2 boxes, plus we had a red in the first box. And the blue, which was always a blue. So. Max Meyer, the Fanatic. We need a mascot short print. We haven't had one of those in a while. Acuna and Chris Bryant. Yeah, those inserts are great. That red Gunner's awesome, man. That's like a short print. Bello. That's one of the good ones you're looking for. Dylan Cruz to the Nationals. Man, how about LSU having number one and number two pick? Jeez. That's the guy I'm going after. Dylan Cruz, man. He's going to be good. The Cubs selected the 13th pick. Who? Matt Shaw, second baseman from Maryland. Oh, the Kinsakuru or whatever they're called. Yeah. The Kinsakuru or something like that. They're called Kinsakuru Black Gold. I know I'm saying the name wrong, but something like that. Yeah, they're pretty good. Like that rivalries one we pulled a Jeter the other night. They're like they were. I looked it up. They're like 1 in 300 and something packs. So not necessarily an easy hit. Burleson. The funny thing was that J Rod that we pulled the WBC auto. They're like 1 in 800 packs. They're pretty rare. He wasn't even on the checklist. So I thought that was kind of interesting too. I mean, there's only like Adley rookie. There's only like 12 guys on that checklist, and he wasn't even on there. So I guess it was incomplete. The Riz for the Yanks. Nobody beats the Riz. Daniel. There you go. Hank Aaron and Dansby. All right, box number 3. We got Heritage coming up after this, and Series 2 later tonight. Next week, we're doing our usual Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to try and get the website stuff up in the next day or two, so keep an eye out for that. Just don't have enough hours in the day to get everything done, so but we'll have those up soon. Bobby Witt and Correa. Highest draft pick in Maryland history. Good for them. Hey, there's Kevin McGonigal, Monsignor Bonner High School, best availables. That's my boy. I'm so happy, Billy the Marlin, for that kid. His family is, I mean, I don't know a nicer way to say it. They don't have 2 pennies to rub together. They're not a family of means at all. I just want this kid to get drafted as high as possible. So, like, they're such nice people. Did they really? Huh. I'm surprised. I mean, if it's the way you're saying it is, I'm really surprised. I mean, I'm not saying it's not, but you know, everybody's got their story, you know. I wouldn't give up that easy, though. That's just me. I mean, shit, you can always turn around and do the same thing to him. If you want. I mean, if they're letting it go, then why not? You can give him a taste of his own medicine if you want. And not something I would do, but it's an option. O'Neill Cruz, Shane Bieber. Kyle Teal's still up there. He's supposed to be good. Juan Soto and Waldichuk, rookie. He's got nothing for sale. Yeah. Block him and chalk it up as a learning experience. I don't know. I mean, it sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear it. Devers and Musgrove. Mookie Betts. Stanton. Trout. Ozzie Albies. And the White Sox mascot. Riley Green rookie. Spencer Strider. Kyle Teal. That's what I figured they'd take. Vladdy and Jazz. It's crazy some of the numbers some of these prospects have. Like the kid who went 6th overall. Is it 6th? Yeah, he went 6th. He was from Grand Canyon University, and he had a 99.2% fastball hit rate for the season. Like he hit every fastball that was pitched to me, hit it 99.2% of the time. Like, he only missed like 3 fastballs all year. Like some of the college numbers are so slanted, it's crazy. Yastrzemski, the kid from LSU who bats behind Dylan Cruz, and I can't think of his name right now. When Dylan Cruz was on base, he hit like 684 for the season. That's in 80 games. I mean, like, and Dylan Cruz had like a 500 on base percentage. It was nuts. Tucker, like some college numbers can tend to be so not so out of control. Pete Alonso, Jeremy Pena, and for the Bo Sox, Tristan Cassis with a funny face, short print rookie. Carlos, here you go, buddy. Nice Cassis rookie. Yeah, sometimes people don't think about what they're doing. You know, actually costing themselves money. Lou Bob and Wander. All right, box number 4. Jordan and Hunter Brown rookie. Vargas and Screech. Soto and Corbin Burns. Yeah, Robert, who were they playing today? Who were the Padres playing today? Another auto coming up. Good luck, everyone. Trout. Sorry. Oh, wrong pile. Wrong pile. Torkelson, and for Houston, Corey Lee, rookie auto. For Paul. Corey Lee, rookie auto. and become a big leaguer. Springer. Soto and Anderson. Oh, well, good, man. Anytime they can beat the Mets is fine with me. Is Gunner rookie, is Arizona still dominating out there? I haven't looked at the standings this week. I thought it was getting a little tighter, if I remember last time I looked, right? Weren't the Dodgers creeping back in on them or something? Morale and Bryant. On the first pitch of the game. What the hell were they challenging on the first pitch of the game? Yeah, that $500 million payroll, they're desperate, man. Brendan Rodgers, Bello. It's got to be like so embarrassing. The biggest payroll in the history of the game. Not by a little either, by a lot. And they are atrocious. I mean, they're making the way they're spending money. They're making the Yankees look like pikers, which you didn't think was possible. But pop out the third, and Brett Beatty caught it, but I guess it hit the net. Oh, really? Oh, they're tied now for first. Yeah, I saw them creeping back into it. I think when I saw last week, they were like 2.5 games out. Now they're tied. All right, Griffey, Yachty, Raymond. No, I wouldn't mind Diamondbacks winning the West either. They tend to be forgotten out there, The Dodgers and the Padres cast such a huge shadow, and the Dodgers especially. I mean, the Padres do, but the Dodgers especially, and it's because of their history and, and they've been so dominant the past few years. It's, look, of course, I want my own team to win, but I like parity in sports. I really do. I like different teams to win. Like, I don't necessarily have anything against Tom Brady and the Patriots win. I just hate the fact that they won over and over and over again. Like, I like to see other people win sometimes. They're just annoying. Brett Beatty, rookie. Swanson. Like, Boston in the last 20 years for championships just is annoying in general. They've won everything. It so bothers the hell out of me. Because here in Philly, we just keep losing championships. That's, I mean, I know I shouldn't say it. We won a Super Bowl, 5 years ago or whatever, which, for us is a big deal. But, we did lose 3 championships in 99 days last year. just you'd think one of them. Damn, you would have thought the soccer team could at least come through for us, Yeah, that was, I've seen the Phillies win World Series, of course, but the big thing here was the Eagles winning that Super Bowl. It was massive. Baez and Buxton for the 20s. For Chris. Yeah, when the Eagles won that Super Bowl, especially in a year where after what's his name went down and Nick Foles took over. Nobody thought, and even though they were the best team in football at the time, everyone was like, "Oh, here we go again," because the few times we had been to the Super Bowl, we lost. We had been like one of the oldest franchises in the sport without one, and I did get to see one in my lifetime, so I have to click that off the bucket list at least. And I thought we were going to see another one last year, but, just wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be. And then the Phillies lost, and the Union lost. All of them very exciting games. All of them very competitive. I would give them that, But, and the Eagles have a very good shot. I know it's so hard to repeat anything in football, especially football, even more so than any other sport. The Phillies are starting to play now. Finally, they're coming around. So maybe if they can keep playing the way they are, they'll be in okay shape. But it would be nice to see. And as an Eagles fan, for those of your football fans, I really can't complain because going into last season, all anyone talked about was what are we going to do about quarterback? You know, like who's going to be our quarterback after this year? And then, you know, we figured that one out. Jalen Hurts is pretty damn good. Most people thought because we had a bunch of draft picks this year, and most people thought we were going to have to like use them to get the quote unquote franchise quarterback. And well, Jalen Hurts put that to rest. So, Jazz and Baez. Yeah, I mean, you still have to feel good for the Chargers, even though they're in LA. Yeah, they still got to be your team. Beatty and Cruz. Do you think San Diego would try to get a football team again? I mean, they had the Chargers for a long time. Mookie become a big leaguer. Morale. I never really understood the whole. Well, I mean, I get that LA's a huge city, so that's why they do the whole two-team thing. But anyone I've ever known from California has always told me that unless a team is winning, there isn't usually a ton of support for teams out there. Like, you know, if the Dodgers aren't any good, the stadium's half empty. Whereas you go, you know, not saying that doesn't happen everywhere. It does to a point, I understand. But, like, it seems like, and again, this is just people from that area telling me this, that, you know, sports are not as, I guess, well liked unless they're winning, you know. Kate Cavalli rookie. I know I'm saying that wrong, but yeah, I think you get the gist. Yeah, you think they'll try to get a team? Yeah, man. Philip Rivers was good, man. He was a like a warrior. That dude. Like he used to. Yeah, I mean, he used to do all kinds of crazy stuff, but yeah, he's one of those guys who forever was a great player, but just never quite had the team. You know. What was it? Chargers went to the Super Bowl. When was that? Um, in the '90s, right? Weren't they in the Super Bowl then? I can't even remember when the Chargers were. I remember they were. What was that? Like mid '90s or something? Mookie Betts, Darvish, mascot. Shohei and Perez. So what do they have? What does San Diego just has a baseball team, right? Yeah, they don't have basketball there, right? No hockey, no football, just baseball. Ooh, what do we got back here? Let's see what we're hiding today. Yelich, Seager, and Black Joe Musgrove for San Diego, number 21 of 25. For my man Robert. I love the black cards, man. They're so hard to hit. They look really cool. 94, right? Yeah, somewhere around. I do remember that. Somewhere around there. 21 of 25, Joe Musgrove Black. Very cool card. Congrats to Robert. Was that the last time they were in the Super Bowl? I think so. I'll tell you the reason why I remember that Super Bowl is because I won a big pool on that Super Bowl. I won a block pool that I swear to God I didn't even know what a block pool was, and I was working at this restaurant. It was just something I'd never seen before. If it was 94, then I was like 21 years old, and or 22, something like that. And the guy who was the GM of the bar was like, "We need one more person to fill the pool." And the game was about to start. And I'm like, "The what?" He's like, "The block pool. You want to buy a block?" And I was like, "You got to remember, I was like a 21-year-old sous chef. I was as poor as they came." Ooh, another red coming up. Jackie Robinson, Shea Langoliers. Oh my God, you got both of them. Yeah, baby. Look at that thing. Adley, rookie, red, super short print. To go with the gunner. You've got a complete set, my friend. Who's that? Paul. Crushing it. Yeah, love it. Love that card. Look at that thing. Beautiful. Nice Adley. Get that thing graded, man. That looks good. Congrats, my friend. And I remember the guy coming to me and be like, "Look, we got one spot. We need to fill it. You got $50. $50 was a lot of money to me back then." I said, "Yeah, all right, fine." And I just gave him the $50. I had no idea what it was doing. I ended up winning like $1,200 or something like that. It was like, they're like, "You won." I'm like, "How?" And they're like, and they started explaining to me. I was like, "What?" Prado and Altuve blue. Yeah, man, those two red Orioles rookies are awesome. But I was like, I'm not going to complain. I'll take the money. Houston is Paul again. All right, last pack. Big league comes through again. Always comes through for us. Sandy Alcantara. All righty. Wow. You got a black, you got some reds, you got some autos. Cannot complain. Can't complain. I love our cheap big league Sunday break. Look at these things, man. Look at this. This is awesome. Gosh, jealous. Very jealous. All righty. So first up, we got our. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it. Congrats, dude. All right, so we got our Become a Big Leaguer cards. We got 5 of them. We're going to random all the teams. Top 5 will each get one. So let's do that real quick. Hold on. All right, so here's all our teams. We'll random 5 times. Top 5 teams will each get one. Here we go. 1 and a 2 and a 3. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? And a 4. And number 5. Good luck. Here we go. Boom. All righty. So get my pen so I can mark it down. All right. Marlins, Jennifer. Red Sox, Carlos. Rays is Douglas. Blue Jays is Paul. And Angels is Carlos. All right, so each of you will receive one of our Become a Big Leaguer cards. All right, so that's, you guys are all going to get one of those. And we'll do a quick hit recap for 2023 Topps Big League Quarter Hobby Case Break number 23. Our Blues, Oswald Peraza, rookie. Tristan Casas, rookie. The Riz, nobody beats the Riz. Altuve for Houston and Buxton for the 20s. We got these two gorgeous little monsters here. Both short print red, Adley and Gunner rookies. Congrats to Paul and the Orioles. We did have a black. Joe Musgrove to 25. Autographs, Garrett Mitchell rookie, Corey Lee rookie, and Adolis Garcia for the Rangers. All righty. And of course, we had 8 billion rainbow parallels, which we'll go through and pull the rookies and stuff and, pull the good guys out of there. All right, folks, again, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe on your way out the door, and have a great night. Take care. Bye. No, no, no.